India sending out a direct message to Turkiye and China, especially for their support in arms and ammunition to our neighbor nation Pakistan. Arms and ammunition that were used to harm innocent Indian civilians. India has sent out a warning to Turkey and China, and I quote first here from what the MEA has said in the press conference a short while ago. Do not back cross-border terror. We expect Turkey to act against terror. Ties are built on mutual sensitivity. This is very important. Can ties continue with a country that's openly backing a rogue neighbor nation of ours, that's inflicting wrath, damage, deaths on our innocent people, not just strategic assets? Let's listen in to what the External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal had to say.
Well, we expect Turkey to strongly urge Pakistan to end its support to cross-border terrorism and take credible and verifiable action against the terror ecosystem that it has harbored for decades now. And relations, as you know, are built on the basis of sensitivities to each other's concerns.
So that's a direct message. That's what the National Security Advisor, that's what MEA spokesperson said, that our NSA and the Chinese Foreign Minister Special Representative as well had spoken to each other on 10th May. But NSA conveying very directly India's resolute stance against cross-border terror that emanates from Pakistan. And the Chinese side is aware that only mutual trust, mutual respect, mutual sensitivity can be the basis of India-China relationship. Now we understand why China would support Pakistan, why would it want a disturbed Indian nation that is rising the economy ladder, but Turkey as well. Our India Today global editor Pranay Upadhyay joins me this evening on 5 Live for the latest. Pranay, good evening. You tell me, right now, how should one see this message by the MEA, especially to Turkey, and expecting them to at least not support this cross-border terrorism that's harming our innocent civilians from Pakistan?
Pooja, if you see the phrasing of India's Ministry of External Affairs and its spokesperson, Mr. Randhir Jaiswal, you can clearly make out that India's direct message to all those who are standing or those who have claimed to have expressed their support for Pakistan is that they should use their influence on Pakistan to stop harboring terrorism. And also, this is a clear message, be it China, be it Turkey, that the relationship can be built only on mutual respect to the sensitivities. And if be it China or be it Turkey, if they want to side with China, with Pakistan, and Pakistan, especially on this issue where with the heinous crime of massacre which took place in Pahalgam, if on that issue they want to stand with Pakistan, then this is the time for India to call out and review the relationship. So the clear message is there for Turkey, the clear message is there for China. If you see, and even for the United States, if you see that President Donald Trump has been claiming umpteen time that he has brokered the deal. But if you see what the ministry has said, is that only three things. There's a 3-point agenda between India and Pakistan. One, the return of POK. Second, the return of terrorists whose long list is pending with Pakistan. And thirdly, that only thing to talk about Pakistan, to talk with Pakistan is terror. And unless there is a credible and a verifiable action on terrorism, there is no point in talking to Pakistan, because we have been through this ladder. We have gone through this process, be it the composite dialogue process, be it the dialogue process, be it the informal visits, be it the formal visits. We have gone through all the shades of the dialogue process and engagement with Pakistan. But what we received in return is the wounds of terror incidents. And now enough is enough. If you see the statement coming from the government, right, from the level of Prime Minister up to the level of the ministry, it's absolutely clear before Pakistan that only agenda to engage with Pakistan is terror. And unless they act against terror, then there is no point in talking to Pakistan.
Pranay, I request you to please stay on with me, because let's listen in now to our MEA spokesperson, especially on the India-China border tension.
On 10th of May, I think, our National Security Advisor, he had a telephone conversation with his counterpart, the Foreign Minister and the Special Representative on Boundary Issue, Mr. Wang Yi. During this conversation, our National Security Advisor conveyed clearly India's resolute stance on cross-border terrorism emanating from Pakistan, and just to underline that the Chinese side is well aware that mutual trust, mutual sensitivity and mutual respect forms or remains the basis of India-China relations.
Remember that Turkiye and China did not just offer political diplomatic support. They supplied drones, missiles, fighter jets against India that were used to harm our people and assets. Thankfully, we thwarted it. But what does it reflect and speak about these two countries vis-a-vis Pakistan? We'll be tracking more on that. This is the big story, MEA's big message to Turkey and China.